Oh man, I don't think I have the time to actually do this right now. I mean, and plus I'm just really tired. I don't think I have the energy. I don't think I have it in me to actually record this and go live right now. Plus, I'm not really feeling inspired. I mean, I have to wait for the muse, so I can know that and plus, I mean, look at my hair. I mean, really? I mean, I shouldn't be looking like this on a live video. So, do any of these little excuses or pronouncements I've been making resonate with you? Have you heard these before? Perhaps you've used them as excuses yourself as to why you cannot start a new creative project. And that's what this whole thing is about right here, is the excuses, the obstacles, but the reasons you give yourself why you cannot start a creative project. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 simple words that will help you obliterate this resistance that you have to starting a new creative project. Hello, my name is Bob Baker. I'm the author of The Passion Principles, The Empowered Artist, Unleash the Artist Within, the Guerrilla Music Marketing Handbook, and many other books and resources for creative entrepreneurs of all types. And here's what I'd like you to do, regardless of when you catch this. If you could just leave a comment here to let me know, say, hey, Bob, and let me know where you're watching from. That would be awesome. If you want to leave a little detail about how we met or how you know me, is it just through mutual friends, or do we meet at a conference, or did you take one of my classes, or listen to the podcast, whatever the case may be, I would love to know that. And so here to share this with you, I am going to read from one little segment from this my newest book. It's called The Passion Principles, and I have a feeling you're probably going to be seeing that backwards. And so yeah, this is my 15th book. It came out over the summer, so my 15th book in 24 years. And I'm going to read a little section here. It's actually number 33. So here they are. Here's the 4 words, the title of this section. They'll help you obliterate all these excuses that you make. Ready for them? Here it comes. Start before you're ready. That's right. Start before you're ready. I'm going to read from this, and then, yes, hit the little loves and the likes and all that stuff. Leave a comment. Let's interact. Here we go. I'm just going to read a little, and then we're going to riff on this, and I'll expound a little bit. Here's the deal. You will rarely feel the time is right to start a new creative project. Accept the fact that your mind will dream up all sorts of reasons you should wait. This resistance will rear its ugly head often. It's a part of every artist's existence, so expect it. Don't resist the resistance. Know that it's coming. However, you do not have to accept it as your reality. Here's the good news. You can be prepared to deal with this monster. You'll overwhelm it with this new, simple principle to live by. Yes, indeed, it's the 4 words again. Start before you're ready. Not sure what you're doing, which is most of us, most of the time, a lot of uncertainty. Start anyway. Afraid you'll get it wrong? Are you afraid that you'll look like a fool? Screw that. Start anyway. Don't have enough energy to devote to it now. Start anyway. These principles are very short and to the point. They're nuggets of wisdom, 101 of them. But yes, this is a really crucial thing. I think that my own success in the arts, my ability to make a living for the past 14 years from a variety of creative pursuits, is because I err on the side of taking action. So I definitely live from this philosophy. There was a 10-year period where I published a music newspaper here in my hometown of St. Louis, 30 years ago. I started doing that. Had no business starting a newspaper. I had no journalism experience or classes, never worked for the school newspaper or whatever. I just had this idea, and I started. Made a lot of mistakes the first year. It was ugly. I learned all about editing and layout, and I ended up publishing that for 10 years, and it was because of taking that path that led me to my first book being published 24 years ago. For some reason, again, this is not all about me. I'm encouraging you to embrace the same philosophy. But whenever I saw something, whether it was a play or a stand-up comic or something, and I thought, man, that would be fun to do, playing music, I said, how can I make that happen sooner rather than later? Even though I'm not fully prepared, I don't have the credentials, whatever it is, just start. And so that's what I encourage you to do, is to don't wait until all your ducks are in a row, or don't wait till the kids are back in school, or you've finished with the XYZ project. For instance, if you're working on a book, or you want to record an album's worth of music, you want to do an art show, you want to finish writing a play or a screenplay or whatever the case is, You don't have to get it all done in 1 week. What I'm saying is start now. I'm not saying write the entire book or whatever it is now, but start now. Don't keep putting it off for this perfect situation where all the stars are in alignment, because that day, I'm sorry to tell you, is never coming. You may have good intentions. That, oh, next spring or next summer or in 2024 or whatever, my schedule is going to be clear. Screw that. Start working on it now. You don't have to write the entire novel, but could you write an outline? Could you start strumming some chords for that new song or that new recording? What's some little thing that you can do to at least take a baby step toward this dream? If there's a calling inside of you, this urge that you have to create something, regardless of what form that is, that's nature, it's the universe telling you you were meant to create this thing. So don't stop downplaying it and sticking it on a perpetual back burner. To me, if you just start, if you create the outline, if you just take that little baby step, and if you actually commit to doing it on a daily basis, even if you only have 5 minutes, I guarantee you will get into a routine or a pattern. Your mind will be thinking about that thing more often. And suddenly that time, that interest will expand. You'll be more inspired. It'll be percolating in your brain because you're actively, even if it's for 5 minutes, you're actively engaged in it. And so amazing thing happens when you just take simple steps like that. So start before you're ready. Stop making the excuses and just dive in and have some fun with it. Be light with it. Don't be so serious about, I have to get this right, and this is the only thing I'm ever going to create, and it's got to be War and Peace, or I don't know, whatever, the Great American Novel, or you know what I'm saying there. And so this is a little, just one little nugget that's in the Passion Principles. My 15th book. It's very different in that it was purposely designed and created for the time-starved creative person. And so each of the ways, there's 101 of them. It literally fits on one page in the paperback version. It's also available as an ebook, and just recently went live as an audiobook on Audible and Amazon. But it's actually meant just to sort of pick up when you need some inspiration, and it covers the full gamut. It starts off with the mindset and the stuff we're talking about here. Ashley says, this has been a theme in my life. Your timing is perfect. Awesome, Ashley. I knew there was a reason I decided to go live. I was picking up on that vibe from you, so I'm so glad that this is helpful. And share this, Ashley, with your creative friends who could use it. You're not the only one who needs to hear this message. You're not alone in these struggles, which is why I write books like this, because I'm creative and I've dealt with them too. I've banished them from my life. I just learned to deal with certain aspects of them. And so this book, starts off with the mindset stuff, those internal obstacles that we all encounter as artists. It kind of shifts into the creative process, which I've never really covered in any of my previous books. Then it shifts into sharing your work, getting more comfortable with that, marketing. But none of these go in depth. I mean, they're nuggets of wisdom that fit on one page, but there's enough meat there to give you an idea that will inspire an action that you can take. And there's a theme here, action that you can take. It's just not about sitting back and consuming ideas and, oh, that really sounds good. I'm going to think about that some more. No, act on it. Put it into practice. Leave a comment here and let me know what you think of this concept and how you can apply it to your life. And so I appreciate you. Thanks for all you do to express your creativity and share your gifts with the world. I want to say so long for now, but I hope to talk to you soon down the line. All right, bye for now.